Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home on this beautiful, wet Sunday afternoon. But I'm excited about this time here in the garden that I can take you around and that you can get to see my garden and what it looks like right now at the beginning of April. Because by the end of April, it's going to look totally different. Right now, we are enjoying the daffodils and that shrub right there that you see, forsythias, that is yellow and giving some color other than green in the garden. And it's making me extremely happy, and I'm happy to share this with you. And let me just take you around, let you see basically what's happening in my garden for this first weekend of April here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. And if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe, and come and join us. So every week on Sundays, I want to take you around the garden so you can see the changes that happen, because every week something different is happening here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Also, I've been doing garden talks and pop-ups, so look for me. And if you want to know when I'm on, then you're going to need to subscribe to the channel, and I will be so grateful if you do, and thankful. And so let's start walking, and let me show you what my garden looks like right now in April, early spring, in my English style cottage garden here in Zone 6. Yep, in the northeast of the United States of America. My name is Catherine, by the way. This side of the garden is just looking really good, and I'm happy to see the growth. I'm happy to see the perennials coming up and the different bulbs. The daffodils that I planted last year, they're starting to shoot up, and they're gaining their flowers there. Soon they will be showing their flowers. And the shrubs are looking really good here too. You know, for the most part. I'm going to have to cut back things, but overall it looks good. And it just means that I'm going to have to, one of these days, just come out and finish the cleanup. And I know my husband and I will do it, and it'll happen rapidly. So I'm not highly concerned, but I am excited about what the possibilities are. And I think it's going to look really pretty. To come out and clean up the plants that are here. And I have the Siberian iris. I love this. The name of it escapes me right this moment, but it's beautiful. And I have a lot of bee balm in there as well as alliums and some tulips. It's going to be very pretty when they all come up. I really do love the time when the alliums bloom. I call it my purple garden because my lilac bushes will be blooming, and the bee balm, the leaves of the bee balm. Going to be really nice. Now back here, that's my peony, coral peony. I have another batch of peonies too that I see coming up somewhere over here. But yeah, it's going to be very pretty. But I love to see it all coming. Soon I'm going to need to clean up this hydrangea, and I see that that it's leafing out, which is fantastic, so that there's the possibility of flowers, because these particular hydrangeas bloom on old wood. So this is the long view of the garden and the garden beds. Remember, this is early April, April 6th. This is my Sunday walk here at Catherine's Garden and Home. And it's just amazing how things are just growing. The grass is looking so green and lush. We had fertilized the grass about 2 weeks ago, and it's been raining off and on almost every other day, or if not every day. So the grass has really gotten thicker and beautiful, and things are just looking so good here in the garden. So that's that side. Let's take a quick look at the other side. Look at how fresh the collard greens are with all of that rain. It's just rebounding from last year, returning from last year, and looking so healthy. That's beautiful. And then my lemon balm here. So I have some work to do. Not some, a lot of work to do. But I'm excited about it. I really haven't gotten much further with this kitchen garden area, but it's going to come along because I'm going to get to it. That's what I want to say, because the weather's getting warmer and I will be able to decide how I want to shape the bed. I'm already thinking about where I want to place things, and I think it's going to be just beautiful. I was actually looking at last year's garden here, this kitchen garden area, and my husband and I were very inspired by what it looked like last year. So this year we're giving it more space, therefore it should look even better, and I should be able to produce more food here. Now those holes that you see there, that's the squirrels. They love to come and dig. But I think as I plant in it and start doing something in this area, that will cease, or the activity won't be as great. Now there's something that I'm thinking that I see. Let me go back here, because I did scatter in this square some collard green seeds. And do I see sprouts? Yeah, I actually see sprouts. It's sprouting. The seeds are sprouting. So we're going to have collard greens. I just decided just to throw out the seeds here to fill up this bed. And then I will sort it out and move some of those collard greens to different parts. And actually, it's from this family. And look at how fresh they look. I finally cleaned out this bed, and so now it's really ready to spring forth. And I am so pleased to see the leafing out of the hydrangea. Hopefully we won't get a freeze and we will get some beautiful, beautiful blooms. But my rose bush here, this is curly pink. It's already starting to leaf out. And then I have the tulips here. And I love this. This is variegated euonymus, but it's the yellow kind. It's like a ground cover shrub, and just things are just doing their thing. But because I cleaned it out, now they'll be able to get the water, the seeds will be able to germinate, and right in there, that's a really huge hosta that's coming up, and a lot of other things. So this is like the before, and then you will see the after. Just wait till the end of the month, or even, you know, by the beginning of May for sure. This is going to be really full and beautiful. And then here I have my daffodils, and these are my ice folly daffodils. And I planted these a couple of years back, and they are now coming up nice and full. And here I have my Bartle pear tree, ready to shoot out some leaves and blooms too as well. And that is so encouraging. Maybe this will be the year that I'll get some fruit. And then I also have this, my Asian pear. And this is a, can I pronounce that name? Chojuro, Asian pear. Yes. And then this one is Hoshia, Asian pear, Hosui. But yeah, and then this one is a Shinseki, Shinseiki, and they're all grafted. It's pretty. So that should be very nice. The apple tree is starting to leaf out here. And hopefully I will have some apples from it. It's really gotten much larger, expanding. And you know, it is a grafted tree. It has different ones here. Let me see, I'll tell you what this one is. This was Granny Smith. And then this one is Red Macintosh. This branch is a Red Macintosh, and this branch is a Granny Smith. And I also have Cortland too, I believe, on this tree. And there seems to be buds all along the branches, so hopefully he'll be sturdy enough to produce. This is a very pretty patch, and each year it's getting larger and larger, this bulb. It is so pretty, and it's spreading, because now you can see a patch there and a patch here as well. Soon these beautiful blooms will fade, and we will be in late spring into early summer, and they will be gone. They'll be covered actually by the hosta that are now developing here. But for right now, this is their season. And oh, are they beautiful, this color. And they've actually spread over time. I think these are bluebells here. Those are bluebells. And Muscari or something like that, I think they're called. The other ones, I'm not sure. If you know, put it in the comment section and let me know what they are. But with the rains that are coming, it does sort of affect the blooms. But still, we get the color. I think this is my favorite bed right now, because you can see the daffodils, and you can see some of the other spring bulbs coming up in this bed, and it's just beautiful. I love that bluish purple look with the yellow of the daffodils. And then my other perennials are peeping up. You can also see that the tulips are starting to develop too. I am just so excited to see these signs of spring here in the garden. It has been a rough sort of month or year, kind of cold, and it just seems to want to linger on the winter weather, the winter season, but now we can really see spring showing up. I am very, very excited to see how my upper bed here is turning out. And we are getting a lot of tulips showing up. Hopefully they will flower. And I have a lot of bee balm. The little rose bushes that I have here are starting to leaf out, which is fantastic. This is a miniature rose right here. Very pretty miniature rose. And then this is Brenda Bell. And it's small, but hopefully it will grow pretty big this year, hopefully. Then I have there a lot of allium. Those are ambassador alliums, which are big, and they've multiplied a lot, and they're showing up. I have some stilby and tulips coming up there. And then right there, this one right there, that is purple phlox. And my rose bush, this is mother of pearl. Look at the leaves. I'm just impressed with these leaves. Look at that. So pretty. And then I have ground cover. And it's going to fill out this area. Before you know it, you won't see any brown. Now, at first I was going to mulch it with black and remove the leaves, but I think I'm going to leave the leaves here, the oak leaves, because it would act as mulch and help to keep the moisture in the ground here. I have mountain mint right there, and some other perennials that are there, and there's seeds too that are going to come up. Now this here, this is my spirea. This is a spirea, and I am excited about this bush because it's going to be really colorful and huge. And I love this corner patch because this is filled with some tulips, but also daffodils, some mustard plants, but they have really pretty white flowers. I also have some strawberry plants in there as well. And then back here, this is my oak leaf hydrangea in this corner, and it's going to fill up this area. And it's starting to, you can see that, leaf out a bit there. Here I have my Olivia Austin rose, and she's pretty big now, pretty tall and full. That's going to be so pretty. I have some tulips here. They're looking good. And this is, what is this? I forget the name of this. But look at I've just noticed these little like flowers here at the end. Never did that before. That's very interesting. And then I have another spirea on this side. Now this is the other side. See, that's that side. And then this is the other side. I have the spirea here. And this is double candy cane. And I have another rose bush that's flowering out. This one is a moonlight, nice beautiful yellow. I'm excited to see how this side of the garden turns out this year. Usually I clean it out a lot, but this time the shrubs are so big, they're looking great. And so the ground cover is in place here, and that means that I don't have to do as much work as before. And I'm going to have some really nice little tulips there. I planted those last year, in the fall, so I'm excited to see them. So in a couple of weeks, probably by the end of this month, the end of April, you will not see any soil or leaves or anything. It's just going to be foliage, a lot of ground cover. And then I have 2 hydrangeas, which you can see the flowers still on them. That is my bridal bouquet. And then I have 2 hibiscus, perennial hibiscus, which I'll have to cut back. So this is still a work in progress. And then this was my most beautiful rose bush last year. This was a Pinkabelle, and I still have to cut back some more of this, but look how large it is. It's just so beautiful. So I am excited about this upper bed, and both sides actually. And it's going to be so beautiful. So make sure that you come and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button, because it's going to be beautiful. Well, I hope you liked this video, and I hope that you will subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home, and that you will hit the like button, hit the notification bell for more videos, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. How is your garden growing? What's happening in your spring garden? Have you been able to start seeds, garden cleanup? What's going on with you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that. And thank you so much for giving me and sharing with me your time. Have a good day. Thank you. Here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. Oh, yes. Bye.